Since only we put our arms up. You got to put your arms up as well.
All right, let's start again then.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey, that's better. A bit more enthusiasm, fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ. Welcome to Sin and Gin. I am Victor Garsley.
I am the Crowboy.
I am Mr. Graves.
And I am Frankenjean.
And welcome to Sin and Gin Podcast, the podcast where we tell facts, we play games, we tell the latest interesting news stories, and we are caught in a constant loop between wanting to be dead and enjoying life.
Hey, Ash. Ash,
Yeah.
do you know what there's a space for?
What?
What he's left out? Wassup Weenies!
It's been too long. Oh my God.
We've poached your weenie right out of your mouth.
Oh, how the fuck can I miss that?
Imagine that a weenie.
I'm so
Lacking,
distracted.
friend.
You know what? It's so distracting being back on camera.
Yeah.
It is weird,
Instead of in
isn't
the
it?
same room.
Very weird.
I feel really disorientated. Fuck knows what this podcast is going to be like.
You're in the same room.
Hey, Matt, you know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to sneak in a secret one somewhere. An unexpected weenie.
Okay.
Oh.
Watch out for Matt and his unexpected weenies.
No, seriously, watch out. I will put them inside you.
Great.
I'll make my way there now.
So what have we got coming up? What have we got coming up on the show?
So we got the usual. I mean, we've got Count Factula. We've got a bit of shit news. What's the game you've made?
Crack or Wack.
Crack Wack. And of course, we have the Blanco-matic. So how have we been, guys? Obviously, it seems a bit weird seeing you back on camera again. Mm-hmm. But, I think we've got a good setup with this. So, yeah, Joe, how you been? Something you want to tell us?
Something's changed.
Have you gone Super Saiyan, Joe?
Yeah. I got bored and I asked Matt to dye my hair blonde. And obviously, if you're listening
Matt
to this,
did it.
yeah,
Sorry.
Matt
Yeah,
did
I did
it.
it.
Yeah, he
Well
did.
done. Well done.
I did a good job, right?
Dave, do you feel betrayed?
Kind of felt like a bit of a guinea pig, really. You know.
Yeah.
Well, to be
Your hair had to make way for mine to be beautiful.
fair, your hair was so long and scraggly. There was no,
They call him Scraggly Dave.
I had
There's no hope.
previously gone to the barbers and
hunchback
asked for a scraggly cut.
So I dyed my hair blonde. I've been called Draco Malfoy. I've been called an 80s/90s throwback. But I mean,
What's the main thing you've
Can
been
you be
called,
both?
Joe?
we'll reveal that later.
Oh, will we?
Oh, will we?
Are you sure?
Oh,
So
well,
why are you in?
I am a famous Swedish pedo.
That's why he's in Swedish prison.
I mean, it's Swedish. Disclaimer:
very friendly about it.
I'm not a Swedish pedo. But yeah, I'm actually famous English pedo. No, awkward start. Apart from that, not really much. Obviously, working from home again in the incident part 2, the reckoning.
Is it Electric Boogaloo or whatever it is?
Electric Boogaloo,
Part
yeah,
two,
the
actually,
incident
Electric
part 2, Electric Boogaloo. What I have discovered though is that Vin Diesel released a song, and I don't think the world was ready for that.
I have heard it, but I can't. It was so unmemorable. I can't remember a single fucking thing about it.
Does he just grunt into the microphone?
Well, kind of.
Kind of mumbles, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's not a terrible song. It doesn't belong in the pantheon of greats. Basically, it's his voice, but like really downshifted. So he's like, and
Funk.
Is he just reading off like his grocery list or something?
I want fish and chips.
You want some fish and chips?
But he's also joined TikTok, and he's got one video. He's got one video, and it's got 4.3 million views. And
of course it has.
It's of some woman dancing, and he's just kneeling next to her, just kind of nodding, like. And then he gets up and does like the most dad dance for 2 seconds at the end. But if you haven't experienced it yet, I highly recommend Vin Diesel's Facebook, because it looks like one of those like early 2000s fan-made pages with loads of pictures of him with doves and him like really badly photoshopped to him like on the ocean and stuff. And then you realise it's actually run by him. And he live streams off it all the time, including the time where he was at an awards show, like at the red carpet, and accidentally live streamed the whole. He was live streaming it, forgot to turn the live stream off, just put it in his pocket, and you were in his pocket for like an hour of this awards show. It's like someone's dad has just got let loose. Is really famous on Facebook. It's like someone. My favourite one is just him photoshopped with two lions, and it's like have courage or something. Vin Diesel.
Oh, God. Jesus.
But yeah, apart from that, that's nothing.
Yeah. So Ash, how have you been?
Well, I've appeared in a different dimension, as it seems. I'm not in my usual.
I mean, it looks identical to your bedroom.
It really does. The only difference,
is the colour of curtain.
Incrustation over here.
Yeah.
With excessive tape.
I'm
up north at the moment.
Up to north in lockdown. Yeah, so bit different. It's been very good. I've very much enjoyed myself.
Yeah, and you've been walking around with a translator as well. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, definitely. There's been moments of that where I shit you not, I've just not been able to understand. Particularly when like sort of you get sort of multiple all having a conversation at once. It gets to a point where I start like just spacing out because I have no clue what's being said. Genuinely.
Stop and go. This is very northern.
Isn't it weird?
So northern.
Isn't it weird when everyone at 3:00 in the north just stops and yells mince pies into the air?
But no, it was what made me laugh earlier was earlier.
And other such northern traditions.
We had a chippy tea earlier, as they call it up here, and then one of the members of the family had a baby's head with chips.
Sorry, is that chips dipped in tea?
No, it's a steak and kidney pudding, but they call it a baby's head because it's soft on the bottom, like a baby's head. Yeah. So yeah, baby's head and chips.
Bloody Neanderthals. Dave, how have you been?
I've been good. It's been an eventful few weeks. I've started working at Argos as a delivery driver, and in the spare time I'm the venue I look after. We actually, just before lockdown 2, we took on a new gay night, which has been brilliant. But now obviously we've had to close it down for lockdown 2. So it's been eventful craziness going in between the two venues.
I've been loving your stories of your Argos delivery. I like it when so did somebody said,
should I censor the name of the company?
Yeah.
Probably actually, yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
When the guy said, what did he say? He wanted to punch you in the nose or something. You explain it. When he said he wanted.
Oh right, yeah. So obviously you're driving a large Mercedes Sprinter van, big, these big different vans.
Obviously.
And in a lot of areas mainly around Dartford, a lot of the roads are very narrow and thin, so it's quite a pain in the arse to get vans down there. And usually there's someone blocking the road. But this occasion, there was a group of, I don't know what they were doing. They were doing something to a building, doing it up, let's just say for the sake of argument. And his van was parked in the way. Anyway, I've pulled up and he's gone to get in his van and move out of the way. But his two friends decided to ask me questions about what was inside my van. So one of them went basically like, all right, mate, how you doing? You got anything in the back there worth a couple of bob? And I was like, probably not really, mate. I was like, we don't really have too much, maybe a couple of TVs, but they're never really worth a lot of money, really. And he went, well, how about, I'll give you like a black eye or something like that. And, we'll just split it 50-50. And that was a serious question for him. And then I was like, nah, I'm all right. Thank you.
So guys,
50 quid.
Sorry, I thought we lost you there, Matt.
I know. Yeah, I know.
We're having some technical difficulties in this podcast. But look, we're back on Zoom. We're normally in person. Technical difficulties are bound to be creeping in. Those little creepy crawly bugs.
Yeah.
But anyway, apart from completely destroying all technology you own, what have you been up to, Matt?
You know what? I have just been existing. But one thing I would like to say is that before the lockdown, you and I had a nice time together, didn't we?
Yeah, don't we dyed our hair and we sucked
we held each other's hand,
sucked each other's toes.
Yeah, so we had a nice week of getting absolutely hammered every day.
I feel left out.
Eating loads of food and working on the next Victor and the Bully album.
Yes, we did.
So that was good. We got some good bits down. And we play pairs, which is a football game, and I beat him every single match.
That's why they call you the football kid.
Oh, you know me. I love the football.
You go, you Reds.
The leather lad.
They call him the leather-clad lad.
Come on, do a score.
Leather-clad lad.
So that was fun. But apart from that, I've just been kind of existing and waiting for death. I genuinely feel that way right now. Like, there's nothing to look forward to right now, apart from this podcast.
Hey, your salty slice of sexy fun.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the tagline. That's what's on iTunes.
We definitely like the S's in this podcast, don't we?
Oh, God.
They're fun to say.
So I think we should bring on our friend that we keep in a little crypt. He's been there for a few days now. Hello, I'm coming. Yes, hello.
He's like,
Yeah,
we
all
didn't leave any air holes.
You're dead already, mate. You're dead already. I know, but I do like to breathe a little bit. No. Come on, mate. All right. It's time for Count Factula.
I've got facts for you. You've got facts for me. Well, here comes Count Factula to drain you with his facts.
I am Count Factula.
Factula's been on his own for too long, I think.
Bad touch.
Got interrupted by a stray such and such.
I sure want to suck on things.
Well, we better quickly run away from Count Factula before he gets too kinky. Everyone, welcome to the wonderful world of Count Factula. This is where we tell each other amazing facts that we've all not really bothered to look into too long ago. I feel like the longer the podcasts go on, I feel like we're all actually starting to make more of an effort, or we're just
definitely
behind, and we're having to dig deeper. But we're all going to tell, hopefully, facts that none of you guys have ever heard before and blow your crazy little minds away. Wouldn't that be great and wonderful? But who should start? I think we should start from the top, so I think we should go from Ash because he's up north.
Up the north. Right, well, since as we are recording on Friday the 13th, I felt that maybe I could give a couple of facts about Friday the 13th.
That's why it's all going
mainly
silly.
the day, but also a little bit about the Friday the 13th franchise as well. There actually is no true origin to the reason why people think Friday the 13th is unlucky, or at least not one that people know is definitive. There's a few different possibilities. They were saying that one of them is obviously to do with Jesus being crucified on a Friday with 13 guests at the Last Supper.
On the shape of a 13.
On a
I am a 3.
My penis is the middle of the 3.
Oh, I see.
Oh, cool.
How does he do the 1?
And then that's just one of his other mates.
Eric.
Cool. Now we're going to hell. Thanks, man.
We were already clearly going to hell.
Yeah,
Another reason could have been because in the 1907 story written by Thomas Lewson titled Friday the 13th, which was about a Wall Street broker who reaped destruction on the stock markets on Friday the 13th.
When did that come out?
That was the story from 1907, so it was a long time ago. There's just sort of two of the sort of more simple ones, but I picked up 2 random facts from sort of Friday the 13th movie ones, and one of the ones I found quite interesting was the sort of the latex sort of the makeup and everything like that was actually made in the pizza ovens of the camp that they filmed in, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, so they didn't, because it was a very low budget movie, they basically used what they had within the things. And the biggest one that I really like is, the iconic Friday the 13th music, the sound, that yeah. Turns out that the origin of that was because of, in the original one, obviously Jason Voorhees' mum is the killer, and
Spoilers.
If you haven't seen it,
Oh, you've ruined it.
But anyway,
I was going to watch that tonight.
there's the iconic line in it is "Kill her, mummy, kill her," and they were saying that Jason Voorhees' mum has voices in her head. So what the directors or the sort of screenwriters wanted to do was have something that was reminiscent of that idea. So they shortened "Kill her, mummy" to "Ki" and "Ma," and then used echo and everything and recorded it. So it's all derived from that line, which I thought was quite cool.
Yeah, to have it like that, it's a bit better than "Ki, ma, ma, ma."
Mama, kill her, mama.
That was the Italian port. Yeah.
Oh my god! It's Jason. "Ki, ma, ma, ma."
Was that filmed on a real camp then?
Mm-hmm. And also, that's another bonus fact for you. That camp actually still exists today, and it's known as not Camp Crystal Lake or whatever. It's got the most.
That's a really long name
in existence. Yeah, it's a dodgy one.
Not Camp Crystal Lake or any other.
Camp Nobi Bosco.
Oh.
Nobby Bosco.
Nobby Bosco. Nobby Bosco. Kiki, mama.
To be fair,
Why don't you come to Camp Nobby Bosco? Ki, ma, ma, ma. We got with the one slushy boy. Ma, ma, ma.
He lays from the river, lays from the lake, like a Jesus.
On a 13.
Here comes the boy, Jason. Come here, Jason. Turn the boys. Kiki, mama.
fuck's sake. I only just
We need to make that film.
Oh, we'll make what? Like Camp Kiki Mama.
Jason, come over here. Kill all the children.
Have some spaghetti and kill.
Nada.
Oh, who's facts next?
I only, by the way, I only just learned. I was this many years old when I learned that CKY, the band, stands for Camp Kill Yourself.
Oh, really? I knew.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ever watched the show?
Yeah, it's great.
I just remember
at the time it was like at the time it was like Jackass but extremer.
I just remember all I remember is that one, yeah.
And that was Joe's fact. That was interesting, wasn't it? Well, Joe, while we're on you, mate, what fact have you got for us?
Okay, right. Okay, hard word alert.
Is it Kiki Mama?
Hey guys, have you heard of Kiki Mama, the Italian port of Friday the 13th?
The port now.
Yeah. No, have you guys heard of climacophilia?
No.
No. So it's a rare sexual paraphilia or a fetish in which the subjects experience erotic gratification when falling down the stairs. To not be confused with climacophobia, which is a fear of falling down the stairs. So
I want to get them mixed up.
Yeah, so it appeared in a book by Anil Agrawal in 2009 of forensic and medico-legal aspects of sexual crimes and unusual sex practices. God, that's a mouthful. And she listed 46 different paraphilias or fetishes, which were outside of the statistical norm.
Much.
Yeah, the subject... an intriguing paraphilia characterized by sexual arousal to falling down the stairs or seeing someone fall down a flight of stairs.
That's what I was wondering, yeah.
Yeah. And essentially, I mean, this kind of caught my eye. I saw it on some Instagram or something like that. Oh, I know. Actually, I'll tell you.
Is it on Pornhub?
No, I tell you, I heard it from a girl with. I heard it from a girl covered in bruises.
Oh. Oh.
I see how that joke went down.
The stairs.
But basically, I looked into this a lot, and it's mentioned on lots of websites, but actually there's no real evidence that this is a thing, which led me down a slightly different path.
Oh, God.
Well, no.
Oh, God.
Spiral.
I was looking into these other... So basically, there's a thing about these...
Is there imaginings of falling down the stairs now?
Well... Just you wait.
No.
I'll write one. I'll write the best one. So basically, there's 547 of these documented paraphilias, and a lot of the ones that are actually things that people find arousing, strange. They're often psychologically interesting because they're the opposite of phobias. So where someone finds something scary, there's a number of people that find the same thing arousing. So, and you'll hear all kinds of weird ones. So I found a list.
That's how I feel about acrophobia. I would just want to fuck a spider.
Like there was
Legs wrapped
Well,
around.
I just want to whack my dick on a tarantula.
Well, it's interesting. It's interesting you say that because there was a in this book about this kind of reverse phobia type thing. Fucking hell! I'm never gonna get to the end of this fucking fact.
Eight legs wrapped around your dick. Just like, yeah.
Carry on.
So I remember to interrupt all of you with my. So there was one where the opposite of fear of mice. It was musophilia, where someone had an orgasm while fondling a mouse.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's
weird. Isn't it?
So I looked into some.
We always say don't yuck someone's yum.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Reality.
So I looked at some of these interesting sexual fetishes, and like I said, I'm not here to yuck other people's yums, but some of these are strange. So there's acrotomophilia, which is an arousal to amputees.
Okay.
Yeah. There is chasmophilia, arousal to caverns, crevices, and valleys.
Sounds like my ex.
Matt, what you were describing earlier could be described as formicophilia, arousal to insects.
Actually a thing.
Gerontophilia is arousal to the elderly.
What was that one?
Okay. It's like I wanna write that one.
Gerontophilia. Nasolingus is arousal to sucking on someone's nose. Necrophilia, I think we all know. Come on.
Yeah, we know that one very well.
Well, yes.
We're all experts in that one.
Are we still meeting up at the graveyard next week, lads?
Matt, I think this is one you. I think this is one you can get on board with. Stygiophilia, arousal to the thought of hellfire and damnation.
I mean, that's just how I wank anyway.
And my personal favourite one, xylophilia, arousal to wood.
Oh, I thought it was,
every time I see a door frame,
I was going to say,
you
that's
get
a double
boner whenever you hear
whammy,
a
that is. I was
xylophone. Oh yeah.
So you got a raging one. You're like, oh, I've got a raging one. Oh, I've got wood. Oh, it gets even worse.
yeah. Next time you trip down the stairs, you could be someone's reason to wank.
Yeah.
Well, lucky me.
I might just test the waters in a random shopping centre or something, see if anyone starts holding themselves. Like,
Good idea.
Bob yourself down the stairs and see how it goes.
Oh no, I'll chuck someone else down.
Oh, it's me. Oh no.
Chuck yourself down. Chuck someone else down the stairs and have a wank.
Yeah, so there you go.
And if
No,
you
not feeling it. No, maybe.
No.
Please don't do that. Who's next then?
I'll go.
Yeah, go on.
So, beaver butts.
Oh yeah. What? A good way to start.
As
Beaver
in
butts.
a beaver and its bum.
Yeah.
Emit goo used for vanilla flavouring.
Oh.
So, just in time for holiday cookie season, we've discovered that the vanilla flavouring in your baked cookie goods and candy could come from the anal excretions of beavers.
Oh.
Well, and you would say forbidden snack, but it's not a forbidden snack. Yeah,
It's a topping.
It will be after this.
beaver butts secrete a goo called castoreum, which the animals use to mark their territory. The US Food and Drug Administration lists castoreum as a generally regarded as safe additive.
Okay.
And manufacturers have been using it extensively in perfumes and foods for at least 80 years. So Joanne Crawford said, I lift up the animal's tail and get down there and stick your nose near its bum, and you can smell vanilla. People think I'm nuts, she added. I tell them, oh, but it's beavers. It smells really good.
Okay.
Do all beavers smell like vanilla? Or am I going to fall into a trap here?
All
For
beaver,
vanilla bean.
beaver bums smell like vanilla. Yeah, so the fragrant brown slime is about the consistency of mollusk.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh well, we lost Matt, but I assume he was going to talk more about. I assume he's going to talk more about the secretion of beavers' bums.
Do you reckon that's how? Do you reckon that expression is how they mark like ice cream van sort of routes?
I don't know.
There we go.
We lost you.
Yeah, I think I cut off then. Yeah,
That's all right. We were discussing. You're probably going to discuss more about beavers' bums.
I don't know when I cut off.
You're saying brown liquid secretions.
Oh yeah, right. So
My
yeah,
favourite part.
the fragrant brown slime is about the consistency of molasses, though not quite as thick.
Molasses.
Molasses, yeah, that's it. Castoreum is a chemical compound that mostly comes from a beaver's castor sacs, which are located between the pelvis and the base of the tail. Because of its close proximity to the anal glands, castoreum is often a combination of castor gland secretions, anal gland secretions, and urine.
That got a lot more medical than I wanted it to be.
Sorry.
Triple whammy.
So there we go.
Like a vanilla, it's a substitute for vanilla. They use it as a taste and smell of vanilla.
Yeah.
In food and stuff like that. Why don't they just use fucking vanilla?
I guess maybe vanilla's harder to get in America at the time. I mean,
Scratch some beaver bums.
yeah.
Beaver bums.
We're low on vanilla, darling. Where should we go? Let's go find those pesky beavers.
I'll get the beaver.
Oh, you don't grate the beaver. Like fucking Parmesan cheese.
Just sprinkle a little bit of vanilla on top.
Who's left?
And Dave's left.
It's me, and my
David.
laptop just shut down.
It's me, David.
David.
Mama.
Well, my fact for you guys is: do you guys know about the East Asian age reckoning?
No, AIDS or age?
Age,
Oh.
AGE, age reckoning.
No.
So basically,
more.
Sounds spooky.
shout. In East Asia, so mainly focusing around China, Japan, Korea, and Vietnam, East Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Oh, have you tried my Mongolian beef?
Mongolian beef is delicious. Bollocks.
Nearly.
You nearly got there, boys. You nearly got there.
We almost did it. Basically, these countries.
Mongolian beef.
Mongolian beef.
Mongolian.
Papa Babadoo wouldn't be impressed.
This one's come all the way from China.
My favourite country, China.
Oh wait, hold on.
I
think we've lost Joe.
It's all right. I'm here.
It's all right. I've got some Argentine.
The camera's swapped.
No, yeah, I kicked out the internet.
We're having a fucking nightmare.
Welcome to Friday the 13th. Traditions are real. Basically, the East Asian age reckoning, they see it as when you are born, you're already a year old. So the day that you are born, you are one. They count the 9 months that you're in fertility of your mum's womb, counts as a year towards your life.
That kind of makes sense.
I suppose it's 9 months of your life to a degree of you growing. That's a part of your life. A lot of these countries don't really follow it anymore. But the one thing that I found quite interesting as well is your birthday then becomes the first day of the new year. So if you're born on the 31st of December in the morning, and then obviously it's January the 1st the next day, you'll go from being 1 to the age of 2 in 1 day, simply just following that method. So they've been doing it for years and years and years. Places like China and Japan don't really support it anymore. They're trying to kind of westernize it and make it like the modern age of following everyone else, where you're born at 0 and you get to 1 after 365 days. But yeah, all these countries for years were following this method of when you're born, you're 1 year old, and then everyone would technically have the same birthday on the same day of the 1st of January. Everyone turns a year older on the 1st of January and so on for years and years and years after.
So it's like a year cycle instead of a birthday.
Is it still going on, or has it stopped now?
It goes on a little bit in some places. It seems to be, for what I could find, that Korea still kind of follow it on. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone's going to tell me I'm wrong. Looking online, there were reports last year that they were trying to abolish it and kind of follow suit like the other countries are, where they're doing the same age sort of system as we have.
So does that mean like when you're born, your birthday is 3 months later?
No. Everyone's birthday's on the 1st of January. So say you were born. So for me, I was born in 1988, and I was 1 in 1988. So as soon as it became January 1st, 1989, I was then 2.
Oh, right.
So,
Okay.
1st of January, I was born then. I'd be 1 straight away on the 31st, and then I'd turn 2 on the 1st of January. So I'd get a kind of year out of it at least, I suppose. But
Well, the interesting thing is that it'd be really easy to remember everyone's birthday, but the disadvantage would be January
It's everyone's
day.
January 1st would be really expensive.
Yeah.
Well, either that or everyone just goes, should we just not bother this year?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
The whole of Korea just goes. They probably don't do, but they in those countries they probably do something like a naming day, I imagine, or
So it's
something like that.
probably- Yeah, or just a celebration on the day or something along those
Yeah.
lines, like Christmas or something.
If you are Korean or Vietnamese, please write in and let us know. How do you celebrate your birthday?
Yeah.
or lack of.
Yeah. Send it into synerginpodcast@gmail.com to give us the information.
Yes. So those were some.
What's up, Weenies?
He did it.
Back in.
He did it.
Gonna pay
my-
you to edit that and put it at the beginning.
I think my balls just went inside me.
Surprise one. It was a surprise one.
I was so surprised. I was startled. So that was Count Factor with his delicious salty facts. Should we move on to a little game?
Yeah, let's do a game.
You feel like doing a little game?
Sounds good to me.
Let's do a little game.
Come suck, come suck. You'll never make a mess without come suck, come suck, come suck. You'll never need to wipe without come suck.
Are you tired of wiping after you've spat your baby gravy? Do you wish there was another solution for your gentleman's relish? Then grab the new Rubber Liquid Silk Soap by Juicy Crew. No more need for wasteful tissues to clean your schlong jelly. And if you're feeling adventurous, save it up and add some pineapple and coconut to make a penis colada. That's the Rubber Liquid Silk Sock by Juicy Crew.
Come suck, come suck. You'll never make a mess without come suck, come suck, come suck. You'll never need to wipe without come suck.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Are you ready to play a little game with me?
We'll play a little game. Let's do a little
one.
We took a little departure from our this or that game style last week to play Crowboy's Haunted House, and where you died.
Yeah, but Crowboy's Haunted House was amazing. It was incredible.
It was very good.
It may return with a Christmas flair later on.
It's Crowboy's Christmas house.
So cool. So this week's game is Crack or Wack.
Okay.
So I've gone onto the DEA website. That's the Drug Enforcement Agency of America, of the American States of America. America. And I found a list of slang names for street drugs, and I want you to guess if they are ones that exist in real life, or ones I've made up. So if you think it's real, then crack. If you think it's made up by me, then whack.
Okay. I mean, I've never done drugs, so I don't think I'm going to be very good at this.
You definitely haven't done any of these drugs, that's for sure.
Oh no, I tried a weed.
Oh, you did try weed. I remember.
I tried a weed.
I tried a weed.
You tried a.
I was more interested in. I was like, I just want a beer. I just coughed my guts up.
I mean, the last time I remember you trying a weed was the most middle class way you can consume weed, and it was a peach
In a pipe.
It was
a crack pipe.
It was.
Oh yeah, it was a peep.
dried peach. It was a dried peach with some weed on it. I don't even know how the weed.
Just a sprinkle. Just a sprinkle.
A sprinkling of weed, sir. Oh yes, please. I'll have it on my
Don't mind
peach.
if I do.
I'll have it on my candied peach.
Yeah, so it was a weed peach.
Sure, there's a cafe for it
A
somewhere.
weech. It was a weech.
A weech.
I just go to weird places.
Right. Okay.
Do we, Dave?
Do a weed. Right. Can someone keep score for me?
Yeah, I'll keep score.
Oh, good, lovely. Right. First one is Bang Shangalang.
That's whack.
I reckon it's real.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Reckon
crack.
it's crack.
It's whack.
Damn it.
I was thinking of the song "Whoa, Black Betty."
Oh.
Bang Shangalang.
Mongolian.
What about Devil's Dandruff?
Yeah.
Crack.
Crack.
That's crack.
That is, in fact, cocaine, yes. What about crusty treats?
That's whack.
Whack.
That's a Joe Marshall
Your eyes like
special.
fluttered with the
I wish it was, but it's actually a street name for crack.
No.
Yeah,
crusty treats.
crusty treats on the DEA website.
That's
Crusty treats.
that's such a Joe Marshall.
I know.
I reckon he went over to the States and made that
Yeah,
specifically.
I've been selling crusty
Don't
treats
care
to all the girls and boys.
Oh, dear.
Hot toppings.
That's whack.
That's whack.
Yeah, I'm going to join the whack group.
It's whack. Oh, you're seeing some really too easy. Moloko Plus.
That's
Crack.
Dave?
Loco Plus.
Moloko Plus.
What would Moloko Plus? Yeah, it's going to be like coke again, isn't it? So yeah, that's crack.
That is in fact whack. It's from the film Clockwork Orange. It was the drug. It was the fake drug they use.
Oh. I should have known that.
Alien sex fiend.
That's crack.
Crack.
Yeah, that's crack.
That's correct. That is a mix of PCP and heroin.
Oh.
Cute.
Rainy Day Woman.
Crack.
Crack.
Yeah, crack.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not done these well enough. Puffies.
Crack.
Crack.
Whack.
That's whack. Yeah. I was in fact thinking of nipples.
Puffies. Oh, go on, love. Get out your puffies.
Puffies. That's a nice pair of puffies.
Broccoli.
Yeah, that's crack.
That's crack.
It's like crack, yeah.
Yeah, it's weed. Yeah, it's
Weed.
marijuana.
Juana.
Marijuana. Uncle Sid.
Oh, that's crack.
I'm gonna say crack. Yeah.
Yeah, that is in fact LSD. And lastly, wiffle dust.
Whack.
I'm gonna say crack.
Whack.
It is in fact amphetamine.
Okay.
Oh.
So, what are we on the scores, Matt?
Okay, so Ash has got 1, 2, 3. Ash has got 8.
Yep.
Dave has got 7, and I have got 9.
Oh, winner, chicken dinner.
I should be the next drug lord.
I also had
Has drugs.
MDA is also known as speed for lovers, and opium is also known as Auntie Emma. I'd also made up crinkles, nature's nipples, and jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle.
Mr. Jingle.
Can imagine me as a drug dealer.
What, you're not one?
Hi.
Would you like to browse my wares, sir?
What's that? I'm Resident Evil 4. What are you buying? What are you selling?
I imagine Ash would be like, do you remember in the original Zeldas where you got the sword and it was like, it's dangerous to go alone, take this. And Dave would just be like, I want some drugs. You want some wiffle dust.
Joe,
You want some devil's dandruff.
Joe, you'd give him the
Crusty treats.
you'd give him the crusty treats, and then just whack out a fat solo.
I was going to say Joe looks like his producer, a boy band agent, would have got him the drugs. And then
I'm offering out licks and spliffs.
He was covered in cocaine from the week.
Oh, I should have said riffs and spliffs. Damn it!
No, the moment's
It's
passed.
done.
Yeah.
too late.
Pretend that I said riffs and
No,
spliffs.
you said licks.
Riffs and spliffs is definitely the name of my next band. Cool. That was crack or whack or whatever, whack or crack, whatever way around
Be crackety.
I called the game.
Cracking
Let's head to our local news station for the next.
Into the news corner. Let's dive into the news corner.
Hi there. Are you bored with the daily grind? Want something that challenges your intellect and libido? Want something to get your heart and mind racing? Well then, make your way down to Lilith's Lair, the world's first escape dungeon. You will have 15 minutes to solve the dungeon to attain the safe word. You will be punished for wrong answers along the way. Then, 45 minutes, Mistress Lilith will strap you in for a punishment and discipline session, starting at the level of your choice and increasing until the safe word is used. It's the crystal maze we always wanted. Caution, failure to attain safe word may result in personal injury. Up to 8 participants only. Mask must be worn and zipped at all times.
This is the latest dispatch just received in our news.
Zin Podcast, bringing you the latest news from around the world with Victor Garsley, Crowboy, Frankenjean, and Mr. Graves. This is Shit News.
Yeah, so shit news.
That doesn't work as well, not in person.
The best I like was the amount of organisation just to do that.
Just his fat head.
Yes. Welcome to Shit News, where we deliver you all the hottest, latest, sexiest news on the block. And it's sopping. It's full of hot sopping, sexy newsness. Yes. So, this week, Paul Hollywood's ex, Summer, claims she didn't bake and preferred cheap sliced bread. Caroline Quinton's husband is wearing socks with her face on.
Fuck!
I can't find... All the news is really depressing on here. I'm trying to find another funny one. Danny Dyer says he wants to reduce his breasts by a cup size in candid confession.
Bastard!
And,
says he wants to reduce his breasts.
yeah, not the female Danny Dyer, the male Danny Dyer. Oh no, this one's quite wholesome. The Dwayne the Rock Johnson gave a load of Xboxes to a kid's hospital.
But only to one kid.
Only to one kid.
Rubbing the other kids' faces.
And then
Made a fault out of him.
then he beat them on FIFA and punched them in the face.
Right, rock bottom!
But what I really want to focus on this week is a mum in England who's called Corona Newton is having a really tough time because of her name. So her name is Corona, which quite sweetly she was named after the midwife that gave birth to her. Oh, delivered her. Sorry, not to give birth to her.
Gave birth.
Her mum gave birth to her. But she's been bullied as long as she can remember. People used to call me Guinness and Budweiser. I don't know why, because that's the wrong kind of beer. But but apparently lately, for some reason or another, she's been bullied in different ways. The
walking disease?
I don't know how this happened, but people have been crank calling her and asking her, "Is this the virus?" Which is a terrible prank call.
Is that it?
Yeah. She received a call of a man who began by swearing at her. He screamed down the fill, "What does it do to do the world? What does it feel like to do the world over?" But yeah,
Edgelord.
Yeah. So basically, she's called Corona, and that's kind of funny, but kind of sad for her, but funny for everyone else.
Did they ask her if her refrigerator was running at the same time? Exactly, that's what I mean. What are you on about?
If I had a baby girl, I'd call her Marmite.
Because people will either love or hate her, or you want to spread her between toast?
Because they'll all hate her.
Oh, hey.
I'll have two. I would like to have two kids, so I can call one Kiki and one Mama.
Kiki Mama!
Kiki Mama!
Good guess.
Thank you, Hot Lips.
Oh yeah. So I'm just getting something through. Over to Dartford.
Hello, yes, this is Teabag. Thank you, Hot Lips. So, do you guys like Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you completed Pokemon Ruby?
Yes.
Okay, well, after 3,000 hours, a pet fish has completed Pokemon Ruby.
Yes, go on, fish. Go on, son.
Following an incredibly innovative and interesting experiment, a pet fish has completed Pokemon Ruby, sinking more than 3,000 hours into the game.
Oh, look, I beat that fish hands down. Fuck him. What a dickhead.
So the fish is called Mukimaru is the name of the fish. Swims in a tank that has a grid displayed on the back of the aquarium. The squares on the grid are attributed to a button, i.e. A, B, up, down, left and right, a tracking camera follows the fish, and when it moves from one square to another, the command is sent to a circuit board, which then inputs Mutakumaru's actions into Pokemon Ruby. Beginning in July, the fish's challenge was off to admittedly a sluggish start. In Ruby, one of the first things players are asked to do is set a clock in their house. This took Mutakaru 35 minutes to complete.
What's a dickhead?
Visit the neighbour and greet a character on the second floor. This took the animal 19 hours and 10 minutes. It goes on like that. So basically, they set up this grid. And now, against all odds, Mutakumaru has dethroned Steven Stone, the champion of Hoenn, to win Pokemon Ruby after 3,000 hours of randomly swimming about. Basically, there was a lot of running away from battles.
Yeah.
Do you know what, though? That's still really impressive.
That's amazing. That is actually amazing.
That he finished it at all.
On Twitch. I'm sure I've seen footage of that on Twitch, or at least a similar concept.
That's like the. Have you guys heard of the Infinite Monkeys paradox?
I was just thinking about that. It's funny you were saying that. I was just thinking about that.
So there's a theory that if you give a monkey a typewriter and he just hits the keys, he will write gibberish. But if you have infinite monkeys with infinite typewriters, they will write every work of literature ever conceived, because that's the way infinity works. So conceivably, a fish could do it in a number of hours, but 3,000 is actually less than I would have thought.
Yeah.
I wonder what the average for that game.
Think from the variables in general.
With all the variables in that game, the fact that it probably takes about 20 hours for a normal human fish to finish it.
A normal human fish.
Yeah. A normal human fish like me.
So a little. Well, I'd say it was one fish. It ended up being 4 fish.
I was going to say,
they live 3,000 hours, yeah.
A fish has.
Imagine being that last fish in line. You're like, my father, my father's father, and my father's father's father have set the legacy, and I have.
It is my destiny.
It is my destiny. I am the chosen one.
I am the fish.
I am the very best.
Sorry, James, couldn't say it's like the tails have gone down and slightly changed over time. I must collect the ruby.
My father took 19 hours to find the next door neighbor.
I will succeed.
Where he failed, I shall succeed.
It took 50 times as long as it would for a human player.
50 times as long.
Yeah, and it involved a lot of running away from battles, but it just goes to show that slow and steady wins the Pokemon League.
Okay.
Well, I looked it up. The main story normally takes about 35 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Completion is 213.
Which is not which is not 3,000 divided by 50.
No, yes, I'm getting from some. Yep, a funky Gibbon. It's over to you.
Thanks, Teabag. How's it all going?
Your perseverance to that one joke every episode is honourable.
We'll do it and just drag it out even longer and longer.
Oh, one day I'll just disappear. Whenever.
One day he really will go and report from somewhere random.
Yeah, just like me, yeah. So, monkeys in Finland Zoo prefer traffic noises over nature sounds. So basically, apparently, monkeys in the Finland Zoo were allowed to choose between playlists of traffic noises, zen noises, nature, falling rain, and dance music. And apparently, these particular monkeys would always insist on the traffic noises, and they attributed it to the fact that these particular monkeys communicate with like high screeches and certain sounds that could be similar to what traffic sounds like. But yes, according to this, they were very insistent and would fall asleep through the middle of all the noises, and in some cases would get annoyed by the other parts. So yeah,
I mean, I get that, because like I live right kind of by a motorway, and I can hear the cars going past, and it does kind of, it's that white noise sound.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, according to it said in the wild, they said they use high pitched hissing, squeaking, and croaking to stay in contact. So I suppose you could say that's. I understand everything you just said. Thank you. That was a nice compliment.
Squib it.
Welcome to Sin and Jim podcast.
Well, we make noises at each other as adult men.
You listen.
But apparently the general reason for it, before I finish up, is it was actually an experiment to look into how technology could be used to improve the well-being of animals in captivity. So,
sorry, I'm going to have to stop you there. I'm getting a hot scoop from Long Socks. Long Socks, can you hear me?
Long Socks coming in here. I've got interesting news coming all the way from the other side of the world in Japan. Japan have been deploying monster wolves in certain towns. And these are robot monster wolves to deter bears.
Sorry. Is there anything
monster wolf?
Is there anything more Japanese than robot monster wolves?
Oh,
they hit no Bandai Namco hit.
I mean, it's definitely a great band name. Robot monster wolf.
Do you know what? I'm fucking writing that down.
Oh yeah, there you go. Save it. Copyrighting that right now. Basically, there's certain towns in Japan where they're very normally they have attacked by bears, but because I believe
normally,
well, you get one or two bear attacks because they're in like northern territories where there's a lot of forests or woods nearby.
I'm sorry, Attacked by Bears, also a great band name.
That's true. It's a bad name.
Spilling them out today. So this town in Japan they're designed to get rid of these bears. And seriously, look them up. Get a chance, look them up and Google the images and the things. There's loads of videos of them that are horrific. You know when something's like so bad and kind of cheap looking that it kind of turns over, instead of being cheap and nasty looking, it just looks horrific and fucked up. Mm. They're like that. They have these these like kind of weird triangle like platform things, and then they've got like your stereotypical wolf mask.
I hate them.
They scream and make noises and they're on platforms around like the city. And they're just horrific. The eyes flash up, but they make these like kind of like you weird kind of the white noise sort of thing, like screams at things, and it's been deterring bears from turning up. But yeah, they're plotted all over the place. They've got a couple of these monster wolves.
Yeah, I hate them.
To scare away the bears. So yeah, robot monster wolves is the new way to get rid of bears.
Oh well, that's
robot monster wolf.
I'll be honest. It's going to be a tough wank, but I think I'll get through it.
It's worth a go.
Growls at me.
Hot lips. You've already done your.
I've already done mine. We've all done ours.
We've all done mine. We'll do yours again.
We've all done this thing. I was just double making sure.
You just wanted an excuse to call me Hot Lips, didn't you? Oh God, I'm all over the place today. You are all over the place.
Have I had a stroke?
I think you may have
burnt toast.
Yeah.
Mother, I smell burnt toast. I am unwell.
I am unwell.
Oh my goodness.
That is
Did you just make that?
Let's go to Blankomatic.
Let's go to
Blankomatic. Let's go. Oh, my mama.
This is an appeal on behalf of the dogging community. Since the incident, meeting in groups of more than 3 have been difficult, and with Christmas approaching and the cold weather, life for doggers is becoming more difficult. Doggers may become extinct unless you can help out. So if you can supply warm, dry blankets or a secluded driveway, please do so. They urgently need your help. So please, if you can, help out this holiday period and save a dogger. Just £5 a month can provide warm blankets, condoms, lube, STD tests and crisps for nibbles during it. So please text 666 365 6660 and you can help a dogger today. Blankomatic, it's chromatic, it's dramatic, Blankomatic, la 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 la. It's Blankomatic.
It's time for the Blankomatic. Way! What do I do here? Blankomatic. Okay, I've forgotten what I do in all these parts in this episode. So, the Blankomatic, we find a random generator online. That needs adjectives, verbs, it needs nouns, it needs your family's blood type, and it needs the sacrifice of your eldest child, and we put it into this generator.
Not Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Jonathan.
He's fucked. He's dead.
Oh, Jonathan.
And we put it into this generator, and we come out with a funny thing. So, guys.
Funny thing.
So
funny.
Guys.
Funny thing.
Yes,
Guys.
Matthew.
Let's get real for a second.
I'm always real.
We're all in our 30s.
Says you. So I dyed my hair this colour.
I say, Joe, don't look a day over 11.
My head off.
I'm 20 forever, buddy.
All right, Benjamin. Right. So this Blankomatic is called The Guys I've Dated.
Okay.
2 minutes
Now-
to count.
Just as a warning, there are a few entries to put in. So it'd be good to get through them fairly quickly and not
Cool.
handle to them too much.
Yes.
So the lib intro is these are some guys I've dated in the past.
All right.
Okay.
So
That's it. So we just got names, loads of names.
and that's it.
Dave, Chris, Martin, John.
Yeah.
Where we
So
at?
Chris Martin.
are we ready to go?
Martin.
Chris Martin. Yeah.
Chris
Are
Martin.
we ready to start?
I'm ready to start.
Matt isn't apparently.
Oh,
Last name.
Oh,
Oh, no.
sorry, say that again, Matt. We lost you.
Oh, any random last name?
Paulie.
Jebediah.
Crumples.
Donaldson. I don't know what I was thinking.
Crumples Donaldson.
Crumples Donaldson.
His mum and dad weren't married.
Oh, okay.
No, I think it was Scott for some reason.
Right. A number.
6.
Okay. Adjective.
Microscopic.
Ooh. I like that.
Yep. Microscopic.
Scopic.
A season.
Autumn.
Chili Willy season.
What is
You
it?
just saying the word season.
All right. Chili Willy.
Chili
Chilly Willy Winter.
Chili Willy winter. No, no.
Willy went.
You added 2 extra words onto the season of winter. Chilly Willy.
Yeah.
But he didn't
Okay.
say he just kept saying season.
Season.
He
Season.
said for a second, I thought you meant
You know,
something.
the chilly season. The one
All
with
right,
the one with the snow.
Perry, Perry.
This next one's for Dave only. A
Oh,
colour.
Chilly Willy Winter.
Chili Willy green.
Lollipop lemon.
There we go.
Lollipops.
I thought you was going to do one of your politician browns and red. That's why I sent it to you. But no, we're having lollipop lemon.
Ed Miliband, purple.
I couldn't think of any other politicians, so I looked at this.
Oh, you've got fucking lollipops.
Oh, lemon lollipop.
Are they drug lollipops?
No,
Drugula pops.
anchor pops.
Right, a plural clothing.
Oh, sockies.
Sockies. Oh, I like sockies. Sockies. Animal.
Tiger.
Zippy cat.
A zippy cat.
What is a zippy cat?
It's a fast cat that goes zippy.
It's a fast cat.
Zippy from.
You idiot.
Ow.
Plural clothing.
Dance clogs.
Right, Dave.
Dancers.
We need another colour.
Think of a politician. Can you think of any politician?
Vladimir Putin purple.
Putin purple.
Putin purple.
Putin purple.
Putin purple. Another article of clothing.
Arm fishnets. I don't know.
Um,
Arm fishnets.
I don't know.
Fishnets for your arms.
What about
sad shin pads.
Stiff trousers.
sleazy shoulder pads?
Sleazy shoulder pads.
Sleazy shoulder pads. They got tassels and everything.
Yes,
We need another number.
7.
6 and 7.
Just keep going up by one.
All right.
Yes.
Adjective.
Itchy.
Crumpled.
Frothy.
We've got. Oh no, we didn't do. Crumpled. Fuck it.
Emotion.
Oh, just a dab of sad. Dab of sad.
Dab of sad.
Dab of sad. Lemon zested sadness.
I've written a dab of sad.
Sadness in a tin.
This next one you're going to like. A type of nut.
Oh. Macadamia. I don't know.
What the things come out with?
What did Dave say earlier? The Mongolian? No. What
What was Mongolian?
Mongolian.
Mongolian.
Mongolian beef.
Mongolian beef nut. Mongolian beef nut. Mongolian beef nut. Okay.
Yummy. They are delicious.
A verb.
Zoom.
Squat.
Oh yeah.
Squishing.
Plural nationality. E.g.
Mongolian.
All right. You know, we'll put Mongolian.
I'm sorry if you're from Mongolia.
Mongolian, and then we need to change the nut to
what about just a big beef nut?
big beef nut.
Big beef nut.
Big beef nut.
Like a beef tomato.
Right, 2 adjectives.
Immense.
Ooh.
I spat my wad too early.
And
Astounding.
gooey.
Gooey.
Plural year, e.g. 50s or 80s.
The 1850s.
The 60s.
1850s.
Swinging like the 1850s.
Hey.
Dave, we need a colour.
Who's in charge of Scotland?
Bob Hoskins Brown.
Christ.
He's not a politician, but okay.
It just came to me. I needed it. I needed to say
I
it.
need to release my inner Bob Hoskins.
Right, guys, I'm going to need you to think carefully about this next one.
Yeah.
A shape.
Oh, the biggest square that you could think of.
Any other offers?
What's a dodecahedron? Is that one?
Oh.
What about a
so many triangles.
I'm gonna write dodecahedron.
Dodecahedron.
I'm gonna write dodecahedron.
A heckenhedron.
Dodecahedron.
dodecahedron?
It's a mother heckenhedron.
Okay.
A hell of a heckenhedron.
Dave, we need a colour.
Christ.
We've got
it's a dodecagon, I think, but whatever.
Off crimson.
Tony Abbott Black.
What?
Tony Abbott Black.
Tony Abbott
Was
Black.
the Prime Minister of Australia a couple of years back.
Okay, Tony Abbott Black.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting niche.
We
with
need
our
two
Really
separate body parts.
Oh, swinging nips.
No, we always do. We always do.
There's always some swinging nipples in
Oh, okay. But just the
In a thigh.
pissed pants. Oh, no, it's not body part, is it?
an innie nipple.
All right, we can have an innie nipple.
And an innie belly button.
Oh.
And
Or an
something.
outie belly button.
No, something to do with eyebrows, I think.
Bum cleft.
Magpie's eyebrows.
What about one shaven eyebrow? So one eyebrow. What about
Let's try-
monobrow? Monobrow.
The eyelash on the head of a needle.
I'll just write monobrow.
Yeah. Monorail.
Time frame: days, years, minutes.
Seconds.
Let's keep it simple. This
Seconds.
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 With extra S's.
seconds.
Seconds, but you got to whisper it.
Okay, we're gonna need a random nickname.
Oh, clump pants.
Well, there you go.
You know, old clump pants.
Pump pants over here.
Clump pants, Chris.
I was about to say Christopher Columbus.
He discovered the new world, didn't he?
After his uncle Christopher Columbus.
Yeah. That's what they called Christopher Columbus behind his back. Christopher
Here he
Columbus.
comes talking about the no edge of the world.
Yeah. Oh, Christopher Columbus.
Bloody know it all.
I read Christopher Columbus. Sport.
Wiffle ball.
Lacrosse.
Basketball.
Sex golf.
Jaguar punching.
That's not a sport. That's just the thing you do in your spare time.
What
Penguin
about
tossing.
Anything's a sport.
what about cockfighting? So cockfighting.
Cockfighting for people with stutters. Cockfighting.
Or you just throw cocked apples at each other.
Um,
What about
Pigeon punting.
what about I don't know, super scrumping.
Hot broth jousting.
I forgot what the question was.
it's a sport.
Oh, a sport.
Jazzy jousting.
Jazzy jousting.
Right.
I like that.
Jazzy.
Hey, mama.
We need 2 adjectives, 2 separate entries.
Scrumptious.
Ratio.
Flappy.
Happy for ratio.
Resilient
Resilient.
Is it? No,
and flappy.
Flappy.
A random place, a barnyard or a Home Depot or
Argentina.
The foothills of Argentina.
That's Matt.
Oh,
Matt's roast.
talk amongst yourselves. Matt
Time of year is Argentina.
I just like the foothills of Argentina.
the foothills of Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Foothills of Argentina.
I'm back.
Did you get the foothills of Argentina?
Oh no! So we're gonna have the foothills.
When you froze, we were just talking about Argentina.
Right, Joe. This is always your speciality. We need an animal.
Furry weasel. Furry little weasel. Ferocious
furry-
weasel. A wise weasel. Willie the wise weasel. A couple of sock rats.
There we are.
I was going to say the robot monster wolf, but
It's sticking away.
Oh yeah, robot monster wolf.
Yeah.
But I do like a couple of sock rats. So if we need an animal coming up, that's what it says. Right, robot monster wolf. We need a noun.
Like a big canoe.
Gary Lineker's big canoe.
Gary.
I hope he didn't do a shit in it,
Oh, he does every week.
like at the World Cup.
Look, Gary Lineker's poo coated.
Just a no.
I like Gary Lineker's big canoe.
Gary
It sounds like a TV show that you'd get on Channel 5. This week on Gary Lineker's Big Canoe,
He's got guest
he
celebrity.
visits Norway.
The best
chef celebrity.
The next thing we need is a celebrity.
Nigella.
Who's the chef who says pucker?
Jamie Oliver.
Jamie Oliver.
I think we should make up a celebrity.
Jamie Oliver's mate Baz. Fish Finger Frank.
There we go. Fish finger Frank.
In bracket of Frank's Fish Finger Emporium.
From Foxton.
I'm over that. We need another noun.
Fry.
Nigella's best baking chair.
The blood-soaked lawn of my nan.
Blood-soaked gnome.
Blood-soaked gnome of 1965.
Wallace, the blood-soaked gnome. He's got his own TV show.
Wallace the blood-soaked gnome. A room of a house. Oh, it's got to be the sticky bee room.
The bee room, yeah, I was going to say the bee room.
The Christmas hats.
The Christmas bee room.
The Christmas bee room.
I'll just write in sticky bee room. Right, we need 3 different entries. Verb ending in ed.
Punted.
Poked. Punted.
Climbed.
Mounted.
All right. We'll do poked,
Chatted.
mounted, and what?
Gunged.
Bleeded.
Bled.
Wiped.
Emptied.
Wiped.
Emptied.
Bleeded.
Wiped.
Oh shit! I
Oh.
knocked the camera out.
This episode.
This episode.
This episode.
I
Sorry,
like
guys.
wiped. I like wiped.
Yeah, I've written wiped.
Yeah.
I'm back.
There
No
it is.
Swedish, Joe.
Time frame: 4
Yeah.
years or 2 hours.
79 minutes, 6 seconds, 0.5.
How many?
79 minutes, 6 seconds, 0.5.
Cool.
Why did you put the 0.5 after you said seconds?
79 minutes. Right.
Half a second.
It'd be 7.5 seconds.
So,
We need a country. We need a country.
Oh, Scott.
it's 0.5 of the second. We need a country. Argentina.
Liechtenstein.
Fuck land. Fuck off USA.
Beefland. No.
You can back a lock on the land.
Crumbistan.
Crumbistan.
So just add stan on the end of any word. Biscuitstan.
Liechtenstein.
Bunty Biscuitstan.
Whenever whenever anyone asks me to think of a country now, I always think of Clamtown, Cambodia.
Yeah, I know. So we've either got man or woman. What do you want? One of those.
Woman.
Woman.
Right.
A woman.
Woman.
I mean, I know exactly where this is going to go. I know exactly where this is going to go out. A word that rhymes with Cooper.
Trooper.
I was going for
Trooper.
Pooper. I was going for. Okay, all right, we're going for Pooper Trooper.
The smelliest of all the battalions.
He does the pooping while he is doing the trooping.
Oh, he's at war. They're all struggling. They're in the bunkers. And no, send in the Pooper Troopers to smell them out.
I will find their shit and we will kill them that way.
Two separate numbers.
Number one, number
8
two.
and 9. 8 and 9. So
Eight. And I'm gonna go 910.
okay, that's going up a fair bit, but fine.
Yeah.
0.5.
0.5.
Emotion ending in ly, e.g., gladly.
Wetly.
Prolapsy.
That's not an emotion. That's not an emotion,
That's
Matt,
very
and you
good.
know it.
Woolly. I don't know.
Woolly. Woolly.
What did I woolly?
Arousely.
Arousingly.
Arousingly.
What about ravishingly? Is that that's not an
Yeah.
emotion? That's it's not really an emotion though, is it?
Ravished.
It is kind of, but not.
I
Well,
was absolutely
you know, fuck it. It's in there. It's in. I booked it. It's in.
He shipped it.
Gary Lineker's
Plural body part.
Resticles.
Noodly nostrils.
Devil's dandruffs.
Is
Scrotums.
Smooth.
Smooth scrotums.
blue scrotums.
I like smooth.
Couple of smooth boys.
A couple of fallen off toenails.
Granddad's gangly.
Testicles.
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 The hero testicles.
Hercules testicles.
Oh, we're gonna do it like a
The hero
like a-
testicles.
Yeah, we're gonna do it like the hero testicles. We need another number.
10.
10. We're on 10.
11.
10. A body part.
Dick.
The dick. The dick.
Dick.
The dick.
The dick.
That's going to come out so badly.
A holiday. Like Christmas or
Holiday in Clamtown, Cambodia.
No, I'm thinking, no. It's got to be like Christmas, Halloween.
right.
Like in the American sense.
Yeah.
What about Thanksgiving? Since we're near it.
The Easter bloodbath.
There we are. Easter bloodbath.
Bunny's revenge.
Plural food.
Sweet corn.
Hairy coconuts.
Oh,
Hairy coconuts.
I like that. It's simple. Keeping it simple.
Yeah. Plural clothing. Plural clothing.
COVID.
Clothing.
Plural clothing. What you put around the edge of your what you got on the skirting and stuff.
Plural clothing.
A nice pair of culottes.
Fairy wings.
Meat mittens.
Meat mittens.
What about mouldy mittens?
Ooh.
Ominous oven gloves.
Ominous oven gloves. Ominous oven gloves. Fucking hell.
Can you spell that?
This is going to be a hard read.
Yeah. School subject.
RE. We stood for
What was the food
Radical
tech?
Enterprises. What?
Radical Enterprises.
Food tech. I was going to say for
Food tech.
Wow, we've gone for two real subjects.
we've
Food tech.
been a bit crazy. I have a couple of normal ones.
Cannibalistic food tech.
Eat your teacher before they die.
Cannibalistic food tech. Loved or hated?
Hated.
Yeah, hated.
Yeah.
A random name.
Christopher Cowboy.
Christopher Cowboy.
Related to Christopher.
Thomas Farty.
Franny Cranky Pants.
Fran, Granny Panks.
Jonathan Canoe Pants.
Oh, we got Canoe.
That's in the Steve.
Oh, yeah.
What,
Thomas Turtlehead.
Thomas I don't like that.
Sexy Steve.
Name you would give a pet.
Sexy Steve. Sexy Steve. The pant.
Cameron Can.
I think
Satsuma.
Hot Ron.
XD Sally.
Right.
Have you met my rabbit? Hot Ron.
Right, we need an emotion.
Stressed.
Terribly
Stress, actually, yeah.
stressed.
So depressed.
So depressed.
So depressed.
Deadline stressed.
So depressed.
Deadline stressed is something I can relate to.
So depressed. Deadline stressed.
So depressed. Deadline stressed. Wish I was dead.
Or in a dress.
A liquid.
Oh, my semen.
Joe Seaman.
Joe's
Joe Seaman.
Joe's brothy semen.
Oh,
Joe's warm.
Joe's lumpy semen.
Oh, lumpy.
That's right, everyone. It's lumpy.
It's
Another
thin.
fact from Victor.
It's thin.
In fact, I'm going to write Crowboy's lumpy semen.
Crowboy's lumpy semen.
just in case people don't get it.
Yeah.
Who's Joe?
A noun plural.
Baked goods.
Oscar.
Sex wigwams.
We've had that.
Baked goods. I'm going to just write baked goods.
Baked goods.
Oh,
Exclamation.
You're rejecting sex wigwam.
So we need an exclamation such as yabba dabba doo. All right.
Don't be silly. Touch my willy. Get in my truck.
Touch me in the face. I'm into that.
Kiki ma ma ma. I'm just leaving that. Noun.
Legend.
Iguana sword.
Nipple tassel.
One sad, lonely nipple tassel.
One
Discarded
nipple tassel.
One bent nipple.
One discarded nipple tassel.
Wonderful.
Okay. Plural body part. I did tell you there was a few entries for
There's
this.
a few.
Fucking hell.
Toes.
Just toes.
Just toes.
Noel's toes.
Nose.
Oh,
We need
toes.
just one body part.
Dick. Oh, we've had dick.
Just
Tuppence.
nasal cavity.
I like tuppence.
Tuppence in a body part. I like tuppence. My favourite body part.
It's a vagina.
Vagina.
Sorry,
Tuppence.
did I miss the memo where tuppence?
Was I not talking to you in RE?
And this is the tuppence. Have you never heard that tuppence is another name for vagina?
But last night, boys, last night I went down right on her tuppence.
She asked me to scratch.
Oh, mate, I rubbed my face in that tuppence.
She said to me, she said, "Can you say hello to my tuppence?" And I went, "Hello there, tuppence. How you doing, mate? You are
Verb.
You
I need a
mate.
verb.
tuppence."
Tuppence. Squidging.
Licked.
Sloshing.
That's a verb.
Squished.
Ramming.
Okay, slosh.
Ramming.
Ramming.
I like ramming.
What? Sloshing's not allowed, but you said ram. It'd be ram, wouldn't it?
Excuse me.
Yeah, it would. I suppose.
Don't
argue
It'd be ram.
with the.
I will choose what is chosen.
It's got to be ram.
I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he's right. Yeah.
like a goat.
We need another adjective.
Oh, Christ.
Polka dotted.
Obnoxious.
Oh, yeah. Obnoxious. A noun.
Granny's
Bits.
Granny's bits.
Granny bits.
Granny bits.
Granddad's bits.
Oh, no, wait. The next is plural. So, all right, granny bits for that. So we just need...
Windy, whiny, greeny bits.
Satsuma shaves.
Shavings. Satsuma shavings.
The Buffalo Bridge.
Oh, bridge for buffaloes.
Buffalo eyelids.
Stevie Wonder's glasses.
That sounds more like a body
Stevie Wonder's glasses. Stevie Wonder's blind man glasses.
You can see through them. Like if you put them on,
Yeah.
you'd be able to see through them.
Oh.
But,
It's not dwell too long on that one.
right, this one's easy. Never or always?
Always.
Always.
Was or wasn't?
Was.
Wasn't.
Okay. I'm going to go with was.
Oh.
Young or old?
Old.
I like them old.
A nationality? Hindu, African, etc.
Mongolian.
Mongolian.
Keep the theme going. Keep the theme going. Make them
They're all
Mongolian.
Mongolian.
Mongolian. One noun.
Pomade.
Small snack.
Pomade.
Massive
Vanilla-
extra strong mobster's pomade.
Vanilla scented beaver pomade.
Beaver pomade.
Vanilla scented.
Hard.
Yes, do it.
And last one, does or doesn't?
Does.
I'll say does as well.
Yes.
Does.
Does. Everything.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, ready.
What's the tradition?
Wait, hold on. Can we take a drink, please? Okay. So we've all had some bad dating in our time. We've all had absolute cunts of girlfriends and boyfriends.
That's a hard C, guys.
Make the noise. Make the noise, Joe.
Right, Matt, make the noise. Dave, make the noise.
I'm going to kill somebody. Wow.
Ash, make the noise. Sweet.
All right.
And you can choose what to replace cunt with.
Yeah.
Oh, that
I'll do it again.
What's the word cunt?
Right. So
And cunt.
we've all,
There you go. You got your one.
Thanks.
we've all had a drink. Yeah?
Yes.
Right. The guys I have dated. Wow. Let me tell you this, guys. There was Jimmy Crumples Donaldson. We went out in grade 6 and he practically begged me to date him. I thought he was kind of microscopic. But his clothes never matched. To our Chilly Willy winter dance, he wore lollipop lemon fleece sockies and zippy cat print dance clogs with an oversized silk Putin purple sleazy shoulder pads. Ugh, memories.
I've got an outfit just like that.
I dumped him 7 days later and told him he was too crumpled for me.
Oh, God, you're right.
You're right there.
Protect his headphones.
Sorry, guys. My microphone fell off. I'm just going to hold it.
Okay.
This is part of the 13th.
There was a dab of sad guy named Big Beef Nut Wickerbelt. I know, right?
Yeah.
The name alone makes you want to squat. I dated him on a dare one night with a Mongolian.
No, the name makes you want to squat. What the fuck is that?
Alright. There was a dab of a sad guy named Big Beef Nut Wickerbelt. I know, right? The name alone makes you want to squat. I dated him on a dare one night out with a Mongolian. He was so immense and gooey. He wore these ancient 1850s glasses with big Bob Hoskins brown dodo heckenhedron frames, and his teeth were always Tony Abbott black. He tried to kiss me one evening, but I purposely moved my innie nipple, and he ended up kissing my monobrow. LOL. We broke up seconds later.
I just saw me kissing you right there.
Move your nipple out of the way so you can kiss your monobrow. You know, a classic romance.
I've got you.
Right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah. Christopher Clump Pants was a hot dude. He was captain of the jazzy jousting team and had a really resilient smile. I was so flappy when he asked me out. Our first date was at the foothills of Argentina. He won me a robot monster wolf and bought me a Gary Lineker's big canoe that was personally signed by Fishfinger Frank.
Couldn't get Gary Lineker to do it, no.
No, but she got Fishfinger Frank. I still have it on my Wallace the blood-soaked gnome in my sticky bee room.
Everyone's got one.
I love the way he poked, mounted, and even wiped.
I mean, it was fine until wiped.
Unfortunately, our relationship didn't last longer than 79 minutes.
Wait, so in 79 minutes they went to the foothills of Argentina, won Gary Lineker's fucking canoe, and whatever the other thing was.
He moved to Biscuitstan and fell in love with another woman.
Wow.
Oh,
Taylor's oldest time.
Oh, there was Cooper Pooper Trooper. I was 8 at the time.
Oh,
and he was 910.
He was a vampire. He was a pedo vampire.
That love story of Twilight.
A pedo vampire.
I thought I would marry him. I fell ravishingly in love with his testicles. My heart would skip 10 beats when he'd touch the dick. I'm going to start this again. I'll do this one again. I'm going to do this one again. Okay. Oh, there was Cooper Pooper Trooper. I was 8 at the time and he was 910. I thought I would marry him. I fell ravishingly in love with his blue testicles. My heart skipped 10 beats when he touched my dick. But at the Easter bloodbath party, ruined everything. I had too much to drink that night, and I puked hairy coconuts all over his new tie-up ominous oven gloves. Then he accused me of kissing my cannibalistic food tech teacher, who wasn't even at the party. I hated him for that. So a 910-year-old vampire accused his 8-year-old girlfriend of kissing a cannibalistic food tech teacher.
What were they thinking?
Last, there was Thomas Turtlehead Thomas. who I used to call Hot Ron for short. He had major.
What can I call Thomas Turtlehead Thomas for short? Hot Ron.
Don't like that. That sounds...
There were too many Thomases in the class. We had to call him fucking Hot Ron.
So I called him Hot Ron for short. He had major issues. He would get so depressed, deadline stressed over spilled Crowboy's lumpy semen.
Anyone would have.
He bought me a bouquet of baked goods one time, and I forgot to say "Kiki, mama." and he went insane.
I fucking wouldn't blame him.
Like literally, he pinned me to the one discarded nipple tassel and dug his toes into my tuppence.
Oh god!
Like lifting his feet up like into a veg.
Have these toes.
He pinned me to the one discarded nipple tassel and dug his toes into my tuppence and told me to ram. Or should I say,
Ram.
he made me.
Ram.
I guess you could say he was obnoxious. But later that year, I stole his Stevie Wonder's blind man glasses and burned all his granny bits. He always wanted to see me again, and I was okay with that.
That's a weird.
Right now, I'm dating a fine old Mongolian man who loves me for my vanilla-scented beaver pomade. I really like him, and I hope it really does work out.
I hope it does too.
So there we go. That was...
What a sweet and endearing story. A tale as old as time. My favourite character was Hot Ron. Thomas the Turtlehead Thomas, a.k.a. Hot Ron.
Hot Rod.
I think I might change my name from Hot Lips to Hot Ron.
I mean, I personally quite liked Koopa Poopa Trooper, the 910-year-old vampire.
The 910-year-old pedo.
Pedophilic vampire.
Actually, that's a good point. What if
But then we can't forget Christopher Clumppants.
Christopher Clumppants. Participation medal.
Oh, such wonderful people.
Oh, Christ.
Jesus. I mean, to be fair, if you're dating people known as Jimmy Crumples Donaldson, Christopher Clumppants, Koopa Poopa Trooper, and Thomas Turtlehead Thomas, also known as Hot Ron, then I think you really need to reconsider your dating life.
Yeah, but I really hope she settles down with that hot Mongolian.
I hope so too. So yes,
hot.
This was Sin and Jim podcast. Apologies for being a bit later, but obviously due to lockdown, we had to do some rearranging and make sure we didn't see each other or touch each other or smell each other
In the bum.
Which is really hard.
Yeah.
When I see you guys, I'm going to give you all a Hot Ron.
Hot ones.
Thank you very much for staying with us. If you have any facts or news stories or
nipples,
please send them to sinandginpodcast@gmail.com. This is Sin and Jin Podcast. I love you. Huzzah!
huzzah!
At the time.
I'm the king of Spain.
I'm the king of Spain. I'm the king of Spain. I'm the king of Spain.